Hey guys, and welcome back to the Mandeville with me, NG Paradox, and the Fozzaway. Fozzaway? The Florent family. I'm the Florence. They're the Fozzaways, that little queenie girl. But yes, we're still underneath them. We're still probably going to be good vassals for now, I say. We don't always want to try and get independent and ruin everything, you know. We want to do the best that we can for our people. The best that we can for our dynasty. And sticking under the Mandeville right now seems like the best option. Two people eloped and got married. We will accept the marriage. There's no reason not to. Dorne has been at war for like 6 years. 86% though, it's almost there. The invasion of the Night's Watch is still longer, and the North has finally defended the Night's Watch, which is nice to see. Over here, actually, we should probably look at the rest of the lands. I've not been taking much notice of the rest of the lands. The Mertens are still in control of a summer field, but he is now in jail at this point in time. And why? Why are you in jail? The Dragon King. Oh, so did he come to protect? Okay, so he saw, obviously, the dragons taking Runestone would be bad for everyone. So he went to defend Runestone, but he got captured instead. And now his son, Osfried, is leading the men to save his father. What a dramatic way to take things. His wife, because he went into hiding, yeah. They're no longer betrothed. His wife has been captured, King Vardis, trying to lead his men against the evil Dragon King. With all his books, can his books really help him against dragons? I don't know. How many men do you have? 23% in favor of the Dragon King. He's only got 1,500 men left. It's not looking good at all. Not looking good at all. Why are neither of you two helping them? Fishies, you should help against the dragons. Second Riverlander Dragonstone War of Emancipation. So there we go. As I say that, the Trident can see this. He knows he can't really get into the war very easily. So he's decided to do Emancipation War to hopefully curb the Dragon King's conquest of Runestone. Politics is getting very interesting over here now. We'll get to the rest of what. Andolos is still here. They came back, of course, at some point. Better Master at Arms. Or Better Maester. We have two Maesters. I prefer Bruce. You can be my Maester, it's fine. I'm trusting, I'll trust your points. Justicer should go to my daughter. Spy Master should go to Mr. Florent, or Norcross. We'll give it to Norcross, the other Norcross. I gave it to his father. We'll give it to him. My daughter is now on the council, so good for her. Good for her. Continue what you're doing. We're going to go back over here to see what's going on. Pentos at the March, what formerly known as the Marches. Lister is the main control over this area in the south as well. They've got their colony over here, which seems to be finished. That's good. They finished their colony over here, it would seem. Looking over here, a daughter was born. Marine Hesh. Hesh is a bit of a... Two Heshes. Huh. Two Heshes. That doesn't sound right to me. Everything else is kind of what we expected. The Joggers Knights still come down here. They still war with anyone? They seem to be fighting lots of people. War against him, war against him, war against him. Everyone is scared of him and everyone's trying to take him down. He's only got 7,000 men left, so it's not looking so good for him. If we go up north, Ibn is completely united these days. Good for them. Good for them, the Bartog family. The Bartog family kind of control Ibn at this point in time. We'll delete that for now. Peasant Revolt in Blackhaven. Let's go down south into the Corsairs. The Corsair King is down there. Some isles look the same, mostly. West Jala looks a bit more united. And what is this? Dragonstone 1. What happened to the king? So King Thorin Tully was killed in personal combat by Baron Ruxia. The king's... He has a crown upon his head. I'm not really sure why he has a crown upon his head. I mean, he killed a king. Did he take his crown? Actually, that could be it. No, nothing in the treasury. Huh. I thought maybe he took the crown or something, but... Okay, just obviously a game thing. So that brought an end to the war then. His son is an idiot. A slow boy at 4 years old. He has a couple of sisters. Older sisters. Princess Kasana. Okay, married to, There seems to be, yeah, an Ocean Road Republic still. I'm still not sure exactly how that happened, of course, but Princess Meria has been married to a Belmore. There's a connection between the Tullys and the Belmores there. another younger brother, Prince Tommen, who's only 3 years old, but he's not slow. So maybe some lords might prefer him. A man claiming to be a lord has disappeared 7 years ago, has found his way home. I am trusting, so yes. Long lost but home again, I've become kind. Oh, isn't that lovely? I'm a nice guy, I'm a nice guy. Dawn is back together. Nope, not completely. So I thought it said Dawn then completely. Eleanor's claim on Dawn. So there was another civil war. Okay, so it doesn't get finished. Okay, Mors died. He was murdered by Matrice Blount. Okay, so then his daughter got it. And now they're trying to get rid of her for someone called Eleanor? Eleanor Woodyard? Huh. Grandfather was King Daziel the Righteous. Yep, that's the one. So her father was a Martell. And her mother married him matrilineal. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, the Woodyard. Who are the Woodyard family? Let's go back to the wife. Woodyards. Okay, so Woodyards currently have High Hermitage. Okay, so they're family from High Hermitage. If we go back through their line, you can maybe see a bit of their ancestry. Came from there. Okay, so they've been there for quite a long time, actually. Okay, they've been there for quite a long time. That Woodyard family, okay, fine. They're pushing the Woodyard's claim. I'm sure they'll take on the Martell family name and a claim on the Trident. So there we go. Edmund, I mean, he's called the Usurper. He's seen his opportunity. You can see there's a young boy in control of the Trident. He's slow, he's useless, he does not have the support of the people. He can take over the Trident instead. And he'd probably be quite easy, yeah. Which is not good for me because that'll bring it all back together once again. Married to that Lannister. Sympathy for Sarnori gods. Okay. My lord, you request to take the black. Rolly Cordwainer. Well, I see no reason why not. Goodbye, Cordwainer. Have fun. And, oh, he died. Suspicious circumstance. Someone killed him. I did say there may be some problems here, and the sister died as well in childbirth. Oh, that's a shame. But she did give birth to a little tully boy with a weak claim on the Trident, so that could still be a problem. But now King Tommen's in charge. Does he have more support? He's got a little bit more support. Yeah, I'm nice about that type of thing. Because they might be able to defend themselves now, but Harrenhal is not helping. So Harrenhal, the Butterwells are like, nope. You know what? We're keeping our butter to ourselves, you know? Our bread is not buttered that way, apparently. So they're staying out of it. Oh, and finally there's a King of the Iron Isles. There we go. They brought together the Drumlands, Pike, the King of Pike, King Eric Drum. That's nice. It's nice to see an Ironborn person actually create a kingdom actually run. It's been a long time coming. I guess the Stormlands was the only one. Yeah, the Stormlands was the only place not to create a king. Even the Crownlands got a kingdom, you know? Even they got, I mean, it's the dragons, of course, but still. But only the Stormlands didn't create one. It's also controlled by the Harrenhals. What's this? What claim? Stonebridge? We can't push the Old Town one? Not right now, it seems. The Roynar. I forgot to look at the Roynar. Yeah, just kind of the same as before. Doesn't seem to be... No, is that part of the Principality? Or they... No, it's its own... No, it is part of it. Okay, he has kind of brought them together. In a way. The tattered remains of the Roynar. It's not much, but it's something. It's something, I guess. Pentos is split in half. Not because of civil war. The Myrish Flatlands are independent. Okay, so the Myrish Flatlands have become independent. So is this city. And Pentos and the Marches. We can kind of say this is the Marches. And this is Pentos. They've been split in half. But they're still underneath one ruler. We could see them break free more, maybe. I'd like to see that personally. I'd definitely like to see the Marches kind of break. How's a Vafe doing? What is this? What are they doing? Liberation of Vale. Wait, so who are they fighting? The liberation of Vale from who? Okay, so liberation of Vale against Stefan. What? I'm very confused. How did they lose these lands? Did they lose these lands? Okay, I get it now. So, okay, so the Dundarians of the Ironwood attacked here and took these lands. And so Vaith, the king of Vaith was split up. And he now calls himself the Lord of Vaith. Okay, so he's trying to push, and he's like saying, I'm the Lord of Vaith. You don't own these lands. A festival? Nobody told me. What a weird situation Dawn is becoming. They were looking pretty good. They might get united very soon, and it's just become a weird, weird place. 2,000 men. I want my daughter to go fabricate a claim. Go fabricate a claim on this one. There you go, my daughter. Get all the coast. Have you had a baby? No, baby, she's not pregnant. If she gets killed, I'll be very upset. Because her and her husband aren't terrible, you know? It's not a bad match. They can go quite well together. It can be useful. You get a claim and stuff. You know, I wouldn't be too mad about that whole thing. But if she dies, I'm going to be very upset. Night Song is still independent, which is crazy. Your bodyguard has died. Ah, Garrett Florent. He taught me everything I know. It's a shame. There's nothing we can do about it. Chief General, then. I guess we'll just have to... No one can fight, so we'll have to go to Aegon for now. No teaching our kids, just train troops. Train troops for now. What's the Mandeville doing? Okay, just some, like, raids and stuff going on. But looking at independent places, you've got Night Song, the Karens. Roseford's knowing that Dawn, knowing the Dawn War. So's Ashford. We've got the Storm's End. You got Greenacre. You got Oakenfield. Congrave. There's still a few independent one places left. That's underneath this one. They know that fame and fortune awaits. For good service, you've been rendered to Mandeville. I hereby grant you a prized heirloom of House Fozzaway. What'd she give me? I didn't even read what it was. I got a book. Yes! A book! So there we go for my, new inventories. Great. Lovely. Thanks. I mean, it does show that, you know, my part towards the Fozways is being noticed. But yeah. Mild winter, okay. Will be removed. That's good to know. Right up bribes and restore to soldiers. High Lodge of Old Town. What's going on down there then? 4,000 men. My ally has 700 men. It's not going to be enough. Join me in a war, please. Please. Use my favor to get to join me in a war. She's still trying to push her claim. But I'm going to stick to the queen. You know, this young girl queen, she's been taught by me. I've helped her, I guess. Who's her educator? Why can't I be the educator? Can I do it? Can I be the educator? Can I choose it? Can I be me? Where's me? Yes. Okay, I'm going to educate her then. We're going to educate little Walder. It's a bit late. I should have realized that before. Actually, I changed my mind. No, we'll accept. We're going to educate the young girl ourselves. She's under my control. So we're going to make sure she's going to be a good queen to protect the Mandeville from all outside threats. But currently, how's the war going? 32% in favor of the usurper. 13%. He's got 13,000 men. He's got 12,000. So could still turn back towards them. We're teaching the young queen how to fight. See, things are going to go well. How's the dragon war going? 95% for Dragonstone. Uh-oh. That's not looking good. And there you go. He did take the whole thing. Oh, dear. Oh. Wow. Okay, so Mr. Dragon King Aegon V, he is finally the first Dragon King since Aegon I to realize the power he has. He's the first one. We haven't even seen them go, like, adventuring with their dragons. Like, they've been really just, like, happy to sit in Dragonstone and slave raid and make money. That's all they cared about. But now Dragon King Aegon's gone, you know what? We're changing things. I'm going to make sure we take land. We're going to become powerful. So now he has half the Vale. And it actually looks nice, you know. It's not really border gore because it's done by the coast. So it isn't too bad. I like it. I am trusting and charitable. Understandable. I give him a chance, you know. He's a good man underneath it all. He's a good man underneath it all. So just trust him. Come on. But what would the Dragon King do now? That's what I'm wondering. There's a Clawman Liberation Revolt. Our Runestone underneath him. The Royces have had to bend the knee to the Dragon Kings. There you go. The Royces have bent the knee to their Dragon Overlords. What would the Belmores do? Will they be next? Will they be next? Oh. I've been waiting for this for a long time. I thought it might happen one day, but I'm glad to see it happen. I was thinking it might never happen at some point, you know? With the rate we were going. New inventories. How old is he again? 20. He's only 20. You've got lots of time. Hopefully he just continues his conquest. He defeated that rebellion. You've been attacked. That's fine. Don't worry about it. You're fine now. Honesty can hurt. I've lost my honesty. I'm no longer an honest man, you know? It can hurt people sometimes. Sometimes it's not the best course of action, you know? Sometimes you need other ways to do things. Now, will he replace these people with Valerians, with Targaryens? That could be something we see. They did it with, obviously, the Cracklaw, because, obviously, that was a bit of a hard place to control, so they replaced them with just Valerians. Will they do the same thing again? Declared Runestone's War for the Vale on the Dragon. So the Royces aren't going to take it lying down. He's like, you know what? You didn't release my wife after the war. I can't stand this. Give me back my lands. And so him and many men of the Vale, they can't accept it. So they've rebelled. Some men, though, did side with the Dragon King. Let's have a quick look. We've got Robin Walding of Gulltown. He sided with the Dragon King. He's like, you know what? I'm not fighting that Dragon King. We've also got Lord Adarim Nisteran of Wickham. And we have Horace Moore. Where's this? Oh, the dragon. Okay, he's got that. He's got Bloody Gate. The Rufamonts also decided to stay underneath him. And Iron Oaks. So the whole of Iron Oaks, the Templeton family, decided to go with the Dragon King. They did not side with their Valeman brothers, which, you know, is kind of sad. And what was this? The Trident won. So there you go. Wow, the usurper tried to usurp the Trident. I guess I have to give him a new name now because he lost. 25. He lost to a 6-year-old. Wow, the baby fish beat the grown-up fish, I guess. Brook Independence War. Okay, the Chatterins, the Rolandfords, I guess they sided with maybe the Rock, possibly. Fairmarket as well. Cape of Eagles, the Arryns. I like that the Arryns got the Cape of Eagles. That is perfect. The Cape of Eagles, and it's given to the Arryns. Of course it is. Of course it is. The Freys control Seaguard. What happened to the Good family? Were they no longer good? Lamentations controlled by the Grells. The Rock has been excommunicated. It's like the High Septon was like, have you seen what the Dragon King's been doing? And you're fighting amongst the fish? You fool! You allowed him to take it without being impeded. You fool! You killed us all. And she's had 2 daughters. 2 little girls. She's betrothed to another Fosaway. Can I force a marriage? It's like, yeah, you're gonna marry me, little girl. Yes, you are. No, we can't do that. She's already married anyway. We can't change it. But yeah, got a bit creepy there. Sorry. How's this going? Declared slave raids on the Royna. That's Dawn. Dawn is still at civil war right now. Vaith is still in civil war as well. That's a slave raid. Okay. The gods help us. Something's broken out in Dunsbridge. Okay, disease is coming. More bloody flux again. What's with all this disease going on? Come on. We don't need all this disease. We've got 2,700 men actually. That's not too bad. He's got 4,700. Septon has secluded himself in there. Okay. So yeah, so since we've been here, though, the Mandeville has been protected. Actually, you got to say, the Mandeville has been protected since we've been here. We managed to protect it. We haven't lost any lands in the Mandeville. In fact, we have gained 1 piece of land. I think Middlebury we got, didn't we? So, you know, that's 1 piece. Can we get that claim, my daughter? Daughter, can you get that claim? That'd be very nice if you could. One day, I could get the Queen to declare war on the Arbor. Defeated them. Page family could be in trouble here. They've had that land for a long time. So it'd be very sad to see them get their heads cut off or losing the land, you know? It would be very sad. How many men do you have? 8,000 men? The Royces have been burned. Looks as though Vardis tried to fight the dragon himself. He's a brave man or he's a fool. I'll let you guys decide that. The Malcolms over here. Wickendens, the Templetons here. Yeah. Interesting, there's 2 Templetons. So you got kind of Templetons on the side of the dragon, and you got Templetons on the side of the Royces. So I guess they're backing both sides. No matter what happens, they win. So I guess that's good for them. Crow's Baron. The Aarons over here in Crow's Baron. The Glory Stone family. Liberator. Okay, he's been excommunicated. That's fine by us. Baby sounds? What's that baby? What's that baby? Oh, the North has moved. They moved the capital to Hornwood rather than Carhold. I'm not sure why they did that. Winterfell is still independent. Liberation of Winterfell from the Salt Dornish, apparently. The Northmen have had enough. How many men? 7,000. So you can't capture Winterfell. They can't raise their men. So yeah, it doesn't look good. The Aarons have been defeated in the Riverlands. Beyond the wall, there's no king. Peasant revolt in the... Wow. The Trident's having a bit of trouble there. The Trident's having a bit of revolts, but he's been dealing with it. He's been dealing with it. News from... Oh, Butter! What's going on? What's wrong, Butter? You okay? You okay, puppy? He's okay. He's okay. He's a good boy. Daenerys Targaryen, good for her. And that's done. Okay. Not sure what's going on with the puppies today. They seem to be very, very agitated. Who's control of this then? Good brothers? No, the Volmark. But it's not the Volmark family we know. It's a different family with the same name. I wish it didn't do that. I mean, I guess if the family dies out, it's okay. Which they might be. We don't know. I guess they could be already gone, actually. And that might be true. I guess we could find out if I wanted to. History. Yep, they are dead. Okay, that's fine then. Okay, that's fine by me. Maybe they're claiming to be a long-lost Volmark. I like the idea of that. Okay, let us go with that. And they're claiming to be a long-lost Volmark when the family died out. But many people don't believe them. Spend highly. I spend the money on a castle. Get our keep to be so big and powerful, no one can fight us. My daughter, what do you like? She loves and hates money. She hates it twice, actually. So that's pretty bad. So let's go what she's good at. She's good with money. Yeah. Okay, then diplomacy. We'll go diplomacy then. Because that kind of does like -1. You know, +1, then -2 is -1. So she doesn't really like it. She'd rather do any of the other things, it sounds like. How's this? Over Peckledon again? Are you kidding me? You guys are fighting over Peckledon again? And what happened to the ruler? Faemar the Cruel died in the dungeons of Jeremy the Usurper. Okay, yeah. Carl Rivers, William Tully. Yeah, Edmund the Usurper, because he lost his position. He always was taken down as a tyrant. And so then his nephew took over. Okay, King Owen. So 2 young boys in control of both the Tully kingdoms. But of course there is the Arbor. The queen is 25 years old. She has strong claims on both of them. With 15, she's getting a lot of men actually. 15,000 men these days. She could maybe cause a problem for one of them. I would love to see it. I would love to see it. Banford Kidwell's been a leal and able servant. We'll give him a knighthood. He's an old man. He deserves it, I guess, by now. I guess he does. How's your war going? 45% in favor of King Aegon. He's married a 40-year-old now. I guess he doesn't want to have kids. He wants his brother Viserys to inherit, I guess. I don't know why he'd want Viserys to inherit. Seems like an odd choice, but... Okay, fine. Is there disease here yet? No, disease is just outside still. Never came. Born fruit. They want to kill someone. Okay, that's fine. Hold a tourney. I'm not going to hold a tourney. Things to Mandeville really peaceful, actually. Apart from that scheming of Lady Leah. Apart from that, you know, we've been a good vassal. Hewitt the Mandeville. He controls Old Town. Ah. So the father did die of depression. Master of Coin needs to be given out. We'll give that to my son-in-law. The high tower, he can have that. Collect taxes for now, go there. They'll stay there. And of course the queen, if she dies, it goes to her husband. Ah, so they're going to get married. And Layla Fosaway would be next. Okay, so they're going to get married to make sure that their lands, there's no fighting between them. They want to fight between each other. They can just get married. They'll both get each other's lands. It'll make the kingdom more powerful because they'll have the old town lands as well, possibly. So that might be good for everyone. Or maybe I can ask for it as well. Because they do have Blue Burn as well. Which is just kind of this. It's weird that they have that in a way. Mr. Norcross, you'd like me to come to the tourney? I'll come. You're my vassal. Want to look good. Eden's an old man these days. The queen is getting older. Look at her. She's becoming a woman grown. And we helped her do it. You know what? If the Mandeville survives underneath and thrives underneath her, I think we should take the praise for that. So Sir Branston, we hit. We stayed on his horse, and I hit him again. And I hit him off. There we go. Now my duel skill isn't terrible, but it's not great. Due to my old age now, yeah. The old age is going to have a big effect on us. My daughter became a trained fighter. Good for you, daughter. Too bad I can't train you. You fought well. And I'm up against Sir Raymond. I could defeat Sir Raymond. I bet I could defeat him. I mean, he could defeat me. He's slightly better than me, technically. But I bet I can beat him. And we knocked him off. There we go. None can beat me. And I was victorious. There we go, Norcross. See? Your lord is the best. And with that, we're going to end this part. The politics of the Westeros is getting a lot more interesting, actually. They're changing quite a bit since we've been to Florence. A long time before that, things didn't seem to change much. But recently, the Ironborn, Dragonstone, Dorne... It's changed quite a lot since we became the Florence. We'll have to see how things change even more in the future. I'll see you then. I've been NG, and bye-bye.